Monday the 20th of August. Last night I had prepped everything for bed and I was like getting ready to go to sleep early, and then something came up last minute and it meant that I couldn't go to sleep until literally like I think about 1:30 a.m. or like even 1:45. But I didn't want to go down that kind of like endless spiral of just kind of like then waking up so I can't go to sleep as early, and then it's just kind of like a never ending spiral of I changed the alarm from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. and lo and behold, I woke up at 7 a.m. no problem at all, even though I went to sleep like probably at 2, so it was like less than 6 hours sleep. But I woke up great. In fact, I felt so great that like I felt energized, right? It was really weird, and I hadn't really eaten anything particular, so it wasn't like, you know, like I hydrated extra well or I had like a certain fruit in the morning. I just had a very simple breakfast, but I just this morning like I woke up fully charged, and this sounded cool in my head, yeah, but like it literally felt like, you know, from Rocky 2, you know, Mickey, right? You know when they're like doing the like, it's gonna sound really cringy, but like in my head it sounded cool, and like it was like the truth, yeah. So like I was walking, so like, you know, I was walking to like the train station and getting on the train and whatnot. Like in my head, like I just had Mickey from Rocky 2 just shouting like he's like, come on, give me one more. Rocky's like just doing like all these like different exercises, and there's that one other guy who's just there and he's just like karate chopping like Rocky's abs like when he's doing the sit-ups. So I got on the Elizabeth line and I got off at Tottenham Court Road, whereby I had to walk down a little bit, which is good because London's nice to kind of walk in the morning because like it's not so busy and it's not so hot. And because I like the mornings as well, and also because I had too much energy. Like I had like, well, it was crazy. Like I had so much energy when I was walking, so I thought it's good that I'm walking so that that kind of energy can like dissipate itself. I wanted to wake up early. I thought that if I thought that I could incentivize myself by waking up early, by the prospect of like being able to go to like a nice cafe in the morning, like being able to like get a coffee like a bit earlier before my workout, as opposed to like, the thought of me waking up and then like it's just my workout, so like I'm not as motivated to get up in the morning. So the point I'm trying to make is when I was worried that like when I was walking there, I was worried that like I'm gonna have so much energy, like I felt worried that like I wasn't gonna be able to sit still and kind of like focus on my work because I just had all this energy. I got into Dylan's Cafe in Houston Square after walking from Tottenham Court Road to Houston Square. I got in, and despite getting lots of sunlight, despite the walk, for some reason I wanted to get more sunlight. So the first bit I sat outside on like the kind of like there's like 1 or 2 chairs outside, and I never really kind of sit there because I don't want to take out my laptop there. Sitting outside just felt more comfortable than sitting inside, and also because I was doing my project, but I wasn't using my laptop at this very moment. I was writing down ideas on my pen and paper, and I was like planning. I was just working away outside for half an hour. I didn't want to have the coffee straight away because I like having that little kind of like do something first before you have a coffee. And I went inside, I got coffee. Then I sat inside. Before I went in there, I actually sat down and I was like, oh damn it, I don't have a pen. Like all this like waking up early and like all this like pumped up mood, but like this guy still forgot a pen. So I went into UCL. So this was before, but I'm gonna show the clips before, otherwise, you know, I'm gonna have to repeat myself. So I went into UCL and I asked the like receptionist in the library for like a pen, and he was like, oh, I said to him I was gonna return it, but he said, oh, you can just keep it. So that was nice because I thought I would have to like maybe buy it. But now we're in the part of the story where I got coffee, I was drinking it and I was doing my work. After this, I got back on the train and headed straight to Queen Mary. I took the Hammersmith and City line back again, which kind of helped me understand that the latter train is a lot longer than the former train. So I went back on the train and I went to the gym, whereby I had my chest, triceps and biceps workout today. I was doing the, instead of doing the one on the cable, I like done the one where like you sit on the bench and like you put your arm like behind the bench, so like it targets like the shorter head. You know, I'm sure you've seen like the Athlete Next video of it, like, oh, because like the short head becomes more activated when it's like behind the body, and like, you know, because like it's got like a joint to the shoulder. I don't know, I shouldn't say I don't know, I do know because I used to watch like all these like Athlete Next videos. like long time. I had a parcel that I had to drop off for someone, so I had to drop off a mysterious parcel at the post office. Now, a bit of a side story about this. When I went to the post office, right? So when you're ordering things on Amazon, bit of a slight rant. When you're ordering things on Amazon, like the delivery is normally like £3.50, right? For like anything. Like I think it's £5. The parcel was like a little parcel, and like I went to get it sent off. But then like when I was on the train, I was like, she charged me £8.95. I just gave the money. But then I was on the train home and I was thinking like, hold on a second, £8.95. When do you ever pay £8.95 for delivery of anything? Like that's £9, that's £10. That's a lot of money. So I was just kind of thinking like, oh, did I make a mistake? Did I say something wrong? Did I say it's meant to be this and not this? Because like I just felt like a bit annoyed. Yeah, it's just I was a bit annoyed about that. I thought like, I started thinking like maybe I done something wrong, maybe I said something wrong, but either way, like I was just a bit annoyed about that, and I suppose disconcerted. After that, I went into town, a town near where I'm currently staying at the moment, and I applied for a job. When I say I applied for a job, basically on the weekend I went round and I done like a old school just walking into any like random shops. I like printed off my CV and I was just walking into these random shops, and most of them said come back. Sorry, most of them said, oh, we don't take it online. Okay, fine. Some of them took them and said, yeah, maybe. There was one place which I would like to work out where the assistant manager said, my manager's here tomorrow, come back on Monday after X time, and then she'll take it. So I came back there and I gave my CV, and it was a really quick interaction. It was like 30 seconds. I didn't have a haircut, which I was a bit worried about, but what can I do? I wore my best shirt, and yeah, I went in there. She asked me like full-time, part-time. I said part-time, and she said she took the CV, which is a good thing, and then she said, oh, we'll get back to you. So we'll wait and see. I will see what that is. So yeah, so that was this day. When I went home, I done some stretching. I was gonna record it, but I didn't get time. But I done some stretching because like I needed to. Stretching is really good. It's not something I do routinely. Like it's not something I do every day. Like for example, like journaling or reading or like things like that. But like every now and again, especially when I need to, I do it. So I recommend stretching. But yeah, it's good for me. It's good for mental health as well as physical. But definitely mentally I needed it, but physically I also needed it as well. So thank you for watching.